Phew. I can't see, the sun's too bright in my eyes. Hey kids, how you guys doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing good out there in YouTube land this evening. Beautiful, beautiful, warm day, 88 degrees here in Buki Harbor. Beautiful day here in the neighborhood. I'll turn around so you can see the direction. Wind was blowing earlier, it's kind of still now. Warm, had the fan blowing so it stayed comfortable down below on the boat. Got some new neighbors. Show you there, we've got this little tug. Came up and anchored next to us, or got the mooring ball next to us, and a little power boat. Little go fast boat over there beyond it. So other than that, we're kind of like all alone here in the harbor. There's what, three or four mooring balls behind us that are empty, and a bunch of mooring balls out in front of us that are all empty right now. Another mooring ball out over there that's empty. The harbor is emptying out. All right, let me get you guys, how did I have you guys figured here? Hold on a minute, let me get you guys situated. There we go. Now you're all rebubulated. Anyhow, hey Palm Limit, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you here. Yep. So a good day here in the neighborhood. All right, the wind's rotated me out a little bit so I don't have the sun directly in my face right now, so I can see the phone. Anyhow, good day in the neighborhood. I apologize for having missed so many live streams in a row. I've not been well. As you can hear from my voice, I still don't have a voice. Turns out it's allergies. That's what my problem is. There's something here in the harbor that I'm allergic to that's in bloom right now. That's what we've been able to determine. There's nothing physically wrong. I have a headache, which I've got pretty well under control now. I did have a toothache, that's now taken care of. Got to a dentist and got that dealt with, but the sore throat and the lack of vocal cords is part of, and I got a little post-nasal drip thing going on. Apparently I'm allergic to something down here. So how weird is that? I have had a slight rash on my belly, which I didn't think was related, but apparently it is. So now I'm taking these allergy pills, and they seem like they're helping, but my voice isn't coming back yet, so at least it hasn't gotten there yet, but we're working on it. Anyhow, I'm having my beer and enjoying that this evening. Anyhow, it's been a really weird couple of days, the last couple of days. I've had a lot of people this week come and look at the boat, and a lot of offers made. A lot of different people making offers on the boat. Some of them are just, you know, ridiculous. Oh, I'll give you $1,000. I'm like, well, good for you. Take your $1,000 and go away. Why'd you waste my time? But I had some people yesterday that we agreed upon a price, a deal, and they were here looking at the boat, and then they left. They called me back, and we made the deal after they'd left. And anyhow, they said, all right, well, you know, this was last night. I said, okay, well, we're going to meet you at the title office. We were going to meet at the title office, and they were going to pay me and transfer title. So I walked. In the heat of the day, I walked over to the title office. I was going to meet them about 4 o'clock yesterday. And anyhow, I walked all the way over there, and I'm sitting there on the bench. Reminds me of Alice's Restaurant. I'm sitting there on the bench with mother rapers and father stabbers next to me. No, I was sitting there on the bench at the beer motor vehicle. And the guy calls me up and says, actually he didn't call me up. He sent me a text first. He sent me a text saying, Carl, sorry, this isn't going to happen. So I called him on the phone, asked him what was going on. Well, apparently he was borrowing money from his girlfriend to buy the boat, and she was giving him too much of a hard time with, I guess, how he was going to pay it back and interest rates or whatever. I don't know all the details about it, but it seemed pretty goofy to me. And long story short, they ended up not buying the boat, and I wasted my time walking over there to meet them. So I was like, okay, well, that happens. No big deal. So today, I had another guy come look at the boat today, 11 o'clock this morning. I have a guy today. I don't have anybody on Friday. I did have somebody on Friday. I did have anybody on Friday. I had 2 people on Saturday coming. Anyhow, the guy comes today at 11 o'clock, and I go pick him up the dock, bring him here. He looks around the boat and looking it over, and he likes what he saw. He goes, yeah, this is exactly what I'm looking for. This is exactly what I want to buy. He goes, I'm going to buy your boat. I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and do this. He said, okay, well, he said, take me to shore. I'll go to the ATM and get some cash out, and I'll give you a deposit, and then I'll be back on Monday with the rest of the money, and I'll pay you, the balance then, and we can transfer title at the title office. I'm like, okay, that works just fine with me. So I waited there at the Lily, quit. I'm not playing with you with your tennis ball. I waited there at the city marina here at the office, waiting for him while he went to go hit the ATM. He comes back from the ATM and tells me his girlfriend took all the money out of his account. He doesn't have the $4,000 that he was going to pay me for the boat, and the cash he was going to use, and so he wasn't going to buy my boat. I was like, well, great. So there's 2 deals in a row that I had on the boat that both fell apart. Anyhow, so I'm walking there along the sidewalk by the marina office. I was heading back here to the boat, and I ran into another guy. Him and his wife have stopped by the boat a couple of times and have made offers to me. They started out real low ball, $1,000, and every time they come by, they raise it up and raise it up and raise it up and raise it up. And so I came and I met with, I saw him, and he was asking me how it was going. I told him about the guy, saying he was going to buy it. Went to go to the ATM and then didn't have the money all of a sudden. And he was like, well, yeah, that happened. So he's going to talk to his girlfriend. He had made another offer on the boat right then and there. And he and I kind of talked a little bit about the details of that. And I was like, okay, I would accept that. And he was going to talk to her and make sure she was okay with it. Anyhow, after I got done talking to him, I got back here to the boat. And I'm sitting here on the boat, and I was on the phone with Johanna, my ex-wife. And I was telling her my little tale of woe about all the stuff that went on. And while I'm talking to her, I get a text message from the guy who had gone to the ATM today and didn't have the money. And all of a sudden he said, hey, I made arrangements for getting some other money. So he says, if it's still good, I'll give you a deposit today and then pick up the boat. Now it's going to be Tuesday before he'll have the money instead of Monday. And I was like, that's fine. So I met him back at the marina, and he went ahead and put a deposit on the boat. So the Lily 2 is officially under deposit. I'm going to put it that way. It's not sold. It's not transferred. I'm still sitting here on the boat, but it is under deposit right now. So we'll see how that fails. We'll know for sure. We will know for sure late Tuesday night, as he said he was going to come Tuesday evening about 6 o'clock. So anyhow, I got the sun in my eyes, so I can't even see the damn phone right now. Let me go back and see what I missed here in the chat. Hey, old grandpa, how's everything? Everything's doing great. How you doing, man? Finally made it back to your stream. Hey, Builder Bob, how you doing? Hey, Bob, did you get my message about that card? That thing? I couldn't use that. I had to enter some kind of a code or something, and that didn't come back, so I was not able to use that card thing that we were talking about. I guess because something about you sent it to your email address before sending it to mine, and I had to enter an email address to activate it or something. I'm not sure. And anyway, that didn't work. So I don't know how you would handle that. I don't know at this end, but it didn't work. So, hey, Pilot, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Hey, Marie, good to see you here. Did you keep deposit that fails to pay? Yeah, it's non-refundable deposit. So, yeah, I hope it happens too. Hey, Martin, how you doing? Hey, Johnny Hag. Hey, Yankin Change. So, yeah, so it looks good. But right now, my God, it's like people are just coming out of the woodwork. So, it's been kind of amazing to me how many people have all of a sudden expressed just a ton of interest in buying the boat. It really has been. So, guy, what will you do if you sell the boat? I'm not sharing that. I'm sorry. I'm not sharing with anybody what I'm going to do once I sell the boat. I mean, eventually you'll learn because I'm going to continue live streaming. I've decided, but I'm going to be. I don't want to say covert. That's not really the right word, but not going to share quite as much as what I had in the past. And I may cut the live streams down. I may not do a daily live stream going forward. I may do a weekly or twice a week or maybe even 3 times a week. But I'm also going to start producing some regular videos too. I've got my eye on doing a couple videos. So, and what's today? Thursday. So I got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 5 days to kind of screw off now and see what goes on. So, undercover grandpa, okay? So, yeah, we're going to be undercover grandpa. That's it. Oh, man, hawk just flew right by. That was cool. Anyhow, we're going to not tell people what we're going to do, but you'll figure it out as we go along. I'm just not going to put myself in a position to let the few straggling troll people out there that are left, the few, very few guys. Talking to one of my friends on here, he's like, well, you know, there's like 180 people here at my live stream watching me live stream, 150, whatever it was, that night during the live stream. And he was watching the troll channels. I guess there was only like 20 people at the troll channels. And today, weirdest thing happened to me this morning. I thought, yeah, 007, Brooke, yeah. Yeah, me covert, right, that'll happen. Anyhow, the weirdest thing happened this morning when I first woke up and I was looking at my phone. There was a message on there. And it was a message from somebody, I believe if I remember correctly, and maybe I just dreamt all this. Maybe this was a dream and it didn't really happen. I don't know. But I swear this morning I read a message from a guy, I think it's a guy actually, who would come on the chat. The name was Carrie Beth 32. I think you guys may recognize that identity, Carrie Beth 32. And anyhow, this was in the person's real name, not Carrie Beth 32. This was a message from them in their real name. And it was, they just went on and were apologizing for their behavior as a troll and everything that went on with that. And it was really nice. I mean, it was a really nice, honest, heartfelt, you know, hey, Carl, I'm sorry, you know, you have your right to live your life however you want to live your life. I have the right to live my life however I live my life. And, you know, and she was, she, whatever that is, Carrie Beth, I saw if that was a girl, but I think it's a guy, I don't know. They were saying that, you know, they apologized for their behavior and what they'd done in the past. And I was like, well, that's cool. And so I think, though, in my sleep, not being awake yet, I think I deleted the thing because I can't find it again. I've looked all over my phones and I can't find that message again. I can't find it anywhere. I don't know if it was an email or a text message. I've looked all through my phone and on my computer. I can't find it. So I did go and I looked through my blocked contacts on my YouTube channel. And I did not see Carrie Beth 32, that identity, blocked. Because I was going to unblock them. I did not see that blocked. So Carrie Beth, if you're out there and you're watching, say hello in the chat because you should not be blocked. If you are still blocked, then message me again. I did appreciate the comment from you. And, you know, yeah, I forgive and forget. You are not the first, nor will you be the last troll type person who's come back and you know, later on has apologized for everything that went on. So, but you're right. You have your right to live your life how you live your life. I have the right to live my life, and who are any of us to judge how anybody else should live? So, what is your problem? Why are you jumping all over the boat? Oh well. Anyhow, so that happened today. Sitting down here in the boat, really warm today. We got up to 88 degrees here in the harbor, and as you can see, there's really not much wind here at all. Not much wind here at all. So it was a hot 88 degrees today. And so many of the people on my channel, oh, you live in Florida, what are you going to do when it gets hot? Well, I'll tell you, I did what I did today. I put my ladder down. You see all this water around me? It's nice and cool. I went for a swim. I just jumped in and swam around in the harbor here for a while. It was very refreshing, made me feel great. You know, washed all the sweat and stuff off of me. I feel awesome now. So, duh, what do you do when it gets hot? You go for a swim. You live here on a boat. So I'm not in some inner city ghetto kind of place where there's no place to swim. Well, I'm surrounded by places to swim all the time. All right, I finished off that beer. I need another one. Dog, get out of my face. Get out of my face. Get. What is, oh, I know what your problem is. I see what you did. You threw your damn tennis ball and it's landed over here behind me, and you want your damn tennis ball. So, here, hold on a minute. Show everybody your tennis ball. You got your ball? Huh? You got your tennis ball? Yeah, is that what you wanted, was a tennis ball? Yeah, I think so. I think she just wanted her tennis ball. I'm gonna throw it in the dinghy. Now watch, she's gonna come running up this side of the boat. No, she's not, she's back over there. Well, apparently she didn't see me throw it in the dinghy. Oh well, she'll get it later. It's in the dinghy. Go on, get in the boat and you'll find it. Anyhow, what am I missing here in the chat while this is going on? So, where were we? 007, Brooke. Yeah, that's it. Okay, you're playing your cards close to your chest. Very wise, given the trolls. Thank you, Martin. Yeah, I'm trying to. Paulette says, yes, I do. Type 1 if you are not a troll. Looks like a serious apology. Yeah, it was an honest, heartfelt apology. So, hey, Christ, I'm doing fine, man. I'm doing fine. My voice sounds like crap, but JK something now, Carl. JK. Carrie Beth is the gentleman's deceased daughter. That's right. That's right. Yes, that's right. Carrie Beth 32 was the man's deceased daughter. You are correct. Now that you say that, I remember that. And I think the initials JK or something like that had to do with it, Pilot. I don't remember. But it seems that seemed correct, though, in the reference. So it used to be a live stream frequent. Yep. Tragically killed in a car accident. Right. Okay, that's all correct. So, yeah, so Ben, if you're out there, you're welcome back to the stream. I don't think, I didn't find that name on my block list. I looked, I didn't see it in there. So, but if you can't, then message me and let me know, and contact me however you contacted me before, because apparently that worked. And I'll try not to delete it in my, I guess I was just asleep, so not awake, because I normally don't delete stuff like that. I save it to a file. So I don't know how it got deleted, but if I saved it to a file, I went and looked through all my files and I couldn't find any reference to Carrie Beth 32, so I don't know. But anyhow, hey, Pilot, brother, you're out there. Here's one for you, man. Got beer on board. Got beer on board. So short-term plans, a little disclosure, give you guys a little hint of information. J.K. Joyner is the new, okay, I think that is correct. Yes, J.K. Joyner. There she goes. She just went on the dinghy to get the, look at that. She just went down there to get the tennis ball. See her with the ball in her mouth? I knew she'd get down here and find it. So, yes, J.K. Joyner is the new name. There you go. Why? Why not? Why not? So, yeah, because Mr. Joyner has not been, he's not the first, and he's certainly not going to be the last person that's apologized and come back from, all of that. And it seemed like an honest, legitimate, heartfelt apology. And so I'm going to say, hey, make it public here that everybody knows. He apologized. So no, I don't think he's banned here. He's certainly welcome. So I think that's great. I think that's great, and I appreciate his honesty and him coming back and being a stand-up guy and saying and admitting that he was wrong. So that's cool. That's very cool. Very, very cool. So, but there's been a bunch of them lately. I mean, I've been contacted by a whole bunch of people. So who were trolls. And there's another YouTube channel that I used to follow. I don't follow him anymore, but I used to follow him back in the day. And that's a guy by the name of Nomadic Fanatic. I don't know if you guys ever saw Nomadic Fanatic, but it's about a guy and his cat who live in an RV and travel around the United States. Like me, he had a crap load of troll activity. Actually, he had a lot worse than I did. He had it a whole lot worse than I did. And I checked with him, in on him the other day, because he and I used to talk. We would share stories, and he would give me ideas and stuff. And he and I talked the other day, but I checked back in with him. He's doing great. He's now got a girlfriend who's together with him, and she's joined him in the RV. Him and her went together. They had two different RVs. He had his and she had hers. They got rid of both of those two, and now we're on a fairly new Class A motorhome. They were in Class C before. He had a Class C, she had a van, and now they're both together in a Class A motorhome. So cheers to him. Congratulations to him. But it was just perseverance. He survived it, and yeah, he has a huge cat. Jax is a pretty big cat, and anyhow, he survived it. And at this point, I'm saying I survived it. These trolls are just a really minor irritant at this point. They haven't really having any impact in my life anymore. So life is good, man. Life is good. We survived them. And that's given me hope in going forward and creating some more stuff. So it'll be interesting to see where life takes us at this point. But it's going to be different. It's going to be a lot different. Circumstances have happened in my life and the lives of people around me that have necessitated for me to kind of rethink my priorities and what I want to accomplish and what I want to do. We don't live in this world as an island. We are, part of a community, and so talking to various and sundry members of that community around me have decided for me to make some pretty big changes in my life. So right now, I'm not doing anything until I have the cash in hand on Tuesday, what's supposed to happen. And when that happens on Tuesday, then I'm going to be vehicle shopping, looking to very quickly buy a vehicle, and then I will be heading north for a little while. So check your email, went to my spam folder. Check it again when you can. Okay, Bob, I will do that. Thank you. 6 inches of snow Saturday. Wow, that sucks. Hey, Rejects, what's going on, man? Are the trolls backing off? Yeah, I mean, I'm not being affected by trolls at all at this point. Oh, they do some, petty shit like prank phone calls or signing me up, sending me junk mail and that kind of stuff. I mean, elementary school, childish stunt, things like that. But other than that, no, there's no real impact in my life anymore. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to continue this, guys. My throat is really raw. Clint, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you here. Yeah, Lily and I are doing just fine. She's all upset at the moment because she dropped her tennis ball and it's underneath my leg. But there's the dog. She's just huffing and puffing away because she's been racing back and forth here on the boat trying to play with her tennis racket. And that's what the harbor looks like. This boat here, Flag, he's my new neighbor. I've not met them yet, but they come up in that little tug, kind of interesting thing. And then behind him, back over there behind him, there's a Go Fast boat. They recently came up and grabbed the mooring ball back there. But other than that, a lot of the other mooring balls all around me are empty. I'm like in a void over here. There's, let's see, there's one, two, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's like 20 to 25 empty mooring balls within 2 or 3 rows of me. You'll look over here. There's no boat over there next to me on that side. There's empty mooring balls all over. You see all the open space here in the harbor now. Empty mooring balls all over. These two guys just showed up, but there's a lot of empty mooring balls just all over right now. The place is kind of empty, kind of deserting out. So, are you buying an RV? No, I don't think so. I was offered an RV. Actually, somebody wanted to trade me an RV. But no, I don't think I'm going to be looking for an RV. I'm looking for, Lily, quit huffing and puffing on me. I'm probably going to be looking at a pickup truck or a van, something like that. Yeah, pickup truck or something like that. You're right, Sam. So I'm going to go to land for a little bit. I don't know how long. I'm not making any promises one way or the other, but I am going to go to land for a bit here. So, months waiting to go sailing, and now you are getting a car. Yeah, well, that's life, man. That's life. You know, life changes. Life moves on. Life is fluid. So, anyhow, you can see what the harbor looks like. Kind of an interesting evening here in the harbor. We square you up a little bit. That's a little better. So, did I buy another farm or property? No, I have not. I have not bought any property. Nor will I be buying any property in the near future. That I can tell you. I don't plan on buying any land in the near future. In the far future, I don't know. I'm not planning that far ahead. You know, I'm just not going to plan that far ahead at this point. So we'll see what happens as day goes by. I'm going to turn this. I don't know if you guys can see this and get a kick out of it like I am, but there's a girl hanging on the bow of her sailboat. See what she's doing there? She's on some kind of a swing there on her sailboat. And it's funny to watch them do that. They have looks like she's falling over backwards. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep her squared up in here. You can see her there hanging from the rigging. The sex swing. Yeah, maybe. Oh. Anyhow. Well, can't follow them any longer. Boats swung around too far anymore, so. There's the Go Fast boat. You can kind of see that there. That family lives on that boat. Got a couple fishing rods set up, kind of neat. Okay, sex wing family must be happy to see you. Yes, very happy. Very, very happy, actually. Where are you going to sleep and eat if you only have a pickup truck? Well, I'm not going to get into too much details about that, reject, so I know what YouTube channel she watches. Okay. Hey, Elvis up there in Chicago, huh, brother? Wow. Windy City, how's Elvis doing these days? Dog, calm down. Jeez, what is your problem? Kennel. Kennel. Go down below and go lay down. Go lay down. Dog needs a chill pill, man. The dog needs a chill pill. Anyhow. I know what YouTube channel she watches. She who? Razor Blades. I don't know who you're talking about there. How do you plan on staying cool there with no AC or generator? I have a generator. I have a generator on the boat. See, there's a generator right there. I have a generator on the boat. Don't have an AC on the boat, but it doesn't matter because in about 10 days I'm not going to be on the boat anymore. So I figure if the guy finishes paying for the boat on Tuesday, I'm going to buy a vehicle on Wednesday or Thursday. Then I'm going to need a day to make some mods to that vehicle, tune up and what have you. There we go. We're back to the swing activity here. There you go. For all the guys watching, you can check her out in the swing. Oh man, hard to keep this thing. The boat is swinging back and forth, so it's very hard for me to keep them centered in that at this zoom level. All right, now we're going back the other way. Oh, it seems like this is a new thing. They take this cloth, and a lot of girls are doing this now, where they put it up in the rigging and then they swing from it. In this case, she's hanging upside down, I guess. I don't know. I can't tell. Anyhow, that's kind of weird. And frankly, that's kind of a little pervish. So enough of that. I just thought it was funny watching them hanging upside down in the rigging. There used to be a catamaran over here on the other side, and they had young kids, and their young kids would do that. They would be up in that rigging, and they'd be all wrapped up in that, and they'd swing back and forth all over their boat and stuff. Just fun watching them have fun. You know, they were having a good time. So anyhow, there's the sunset happening. No clouds really to speak of. So we're probably not going to have much excitement here with the sunset. It's just going to drop down and fizzle out. It's not going to be a big, bright, colorful one. There's nothing for the sun to reflect off of. Kennel, I told you to go lay down. I don't know why she's so animated. Okay. Where are you going? Where are you gonna? Yeah, Elvis, I'm not sharing too much of my travel plans at this point. Sorry, because there's 2 YouTube channels where the girls do that. Oh, is there? Okay. I wasn't aware of that, Razor Blacks. Apparently you were. Okay. You can buy sailboats for $1 if you know where to look. Well, good luck with that. You're not going to buy a decent sailboat for $1, that's for sure. That is for damn sure. You might buy some hurricane wreck piece of crap, but holy kennel. I'm tired of you huffing and puffing at me. Go down. Go down. There we go. Calm her down a little bit. So tomorrow I think I may go fishing. I've been wanting to go fishing. One of my viewers sent me some new fishing lures that just got here the other day. Some shrimp looking baits. Kind of cool looking things. Kind of looks like the kind of shrimp that we have around here, that kind of glass shrimp kind of looking thing. So I think I might go out tomorrow and do a little fishing. I gotta go get fuel. I have to do a fuel run tomorrow. And then after I do a fuel run, I think I'm gonna go do some fishing. Well, that'll be fun. Oh, I gotta turn around, guys. All the blood's running out of my feet, and they're getting numb. I gotta turn around here. That guy still hasn't fixed a hole in the side of his boat. See the big Band-Aid he's got there on his boat. I got my clothes hanging here on the line from where I was swimming earlier. You can see right there's 4 empty mooring balls. 1, 2, and then 3 and 4. And the sun's setting, so. But I can't hold you guys up there while I'm facing around this way. Let me sit you down here a second. Oh, there you are. Oh, man. Had something up my butt. I wonder what it was. There you go, dog. Have your tennis ball. Just close the door and let her stay down there for a while. So, well, if you pick up you can get a decent tent and Coleman stove. Road camping. Oh, okay. Bought a really good one for $1. She's about 9, huh? And LEDs including the sale. Just a sale asking for a friend. Are the LEDs included in the sale? Yeah. Yeah, actually, I was kind of bragging on the fact that I have LED lights. I'm sorry, ma'am. So that's all in there. I'm sorry, I can't change that now. LEDs in a sale. Yeah, we changed the lights over here on the boat from incandescent to LED. So yes, that was actually a selling feature of the boat. To be honest with you, and a selling feature the guy actually commented about. You know, he asked me. He said, "Are they all incandescent, or have I changed them over to LEDs?" I said, "No, no, they got changed over this year. All brand new LEDs throughout the boat. All of the fixtures in the boat are LEDs. So there's 2 in the main salon. There's 1 in the head and 1 up in the V berth. All of those are LED now. So yeah, Pilot was awesome. Pilot was a nice guy and he sent me a package of 4 bulbs. And the whole boat now is all LED down below. The only thing I suggested to him that he might want to swap out is he might want to have a guy put an LED up at the top of the stick. The anchor light is incandescent right now, and it takes a lot of juice to run that all night. So buy a van and 5 inches of memory foam mattress. There you go. Yeah, I might do that. I'm not I'm not going to be living in the vehicle, guys. I'm not sharing everything about what I'm going to be doing, but I'm not going to be living in the vehicle. In fact, where I'm going, I have a a very comfortable, brand new king size bed waiting for me. To be honest with you, so but you know that's neither here nor there. So, man, my foot is all this this pill the doc has me on now. This um, allergy medicine, drying me out. My hands are all rough and dried out, and the skin is peeling. My skin on my feet is peeling. I have to go to the beach and go for a walk just to abrate my feet and get all the old dry peeling skin. It's like my whole body's drying out from that medicine he's given me. So kind of weird. I've never experienced that before. Um, I am really well hydrated. I was concerned when I saw this drying that, maybe I wasn't adequately hydrated, but I'm adequately hydrated. I just the medicine that he said that would be a byproduct of the allergy medicine is that it's gonna cause dry patches. Well, I'll tell you what, I've got some dry patches going on. So anyhow, third one tonight. 3 beer evening, celebrating my 3rd beer evening. Yeah, that guy that was right here, the neighbor that I never met the guy that was right on the boat next to me here on this mooring ball. I'm gonna turn around. On that mooring ball right there, you see there's a marina complex over there. The guy that was next to me here had that really interesting mahi-mahi. I think the name of the boat was the mahi-mahi. Is that right? Or am I thinking of a different boat? I may be thinking of a different boat. Anyhow, that guy that was right here on the mooring ball next to me, he left. When I got in the dinghy earlier today to go take Miss Lily for a walk, and he was having breakfast, and I waved at him, said hello, and when I came back, he was gone. He was out of there. So I don't know where he went. I don't know if he's heading north, south, east, or west. He and I never did talk much about what he was planning on doing. So, Lily, go lay down. Go on, go lay down. You don't need to be up on deck. Oh, let's see what we got going on in the chat. Is the sale final? I missed a part of the chat. I don't know if it's final or not yet. I won't know until Tuesday. I have a deposit on the boat, but I don't know if the sale will be final until Tuesday. So, being on the water is so relaxing. Wish I had a boat to live on. It is very relaxing. Yeah, it's really cool out here. Oh, actually, there you go. There's a little bit of sunset activity. That's kind of pretty looking, isn't it? Not too bad over there right now. A little bit of color. Just the boat's at a bad angle for me to continue following that. I gotta hold my hand way above my head up here and all the blood's rushing out of my hand. So I'm gonna hold it here for a little bit. We should be hearing some conch horns blowing here pretty soon. Usually once the sun sets is when we start hearing all the conch horns blowing. Let me turn you guys around, use the other camera. There we go. There we come around. All right, the wind child got you up in a good position. Can lower my arm, so kind of a nice looking sunset there. Not too bad, not too shabby. Not spectacular, but still a nice sunset all in all. And yeah, sitting here on the back of the boat, watching the sunset, drinking a beer. Life doesn't get much better than that, kids. I mean, it really doesn't. Life just doesn't get very much better than that, so. Anyhow. All right, so let me see, what did I miss here in the chat? Okay, okay. Will you need to do future fundraising? Are you going to sell real estate elsewhere? Actually, will I need to do future fundraising? I don't think so. I don't think so, and there's a conch horn blowing. That guy over there just blew a conch horn. You could hear it. That's not a conch horn. That's rude. Yeah, some boats going by. Anyhow, so what was I talking about in the chat here? Well, not back far enough. There we go. Okay. Yeah, Panchi, I'm not talking about where I'm going or what I'm going to be doing. Sorry. Is there a lucky lady to share that with? There is. Yes, there is a lady to share that bed with. Going to be an incredibly successful real estate business. What happened to Buddy's boat with a hole in the side? It's still right there. It's still right next to me. 16-foot great white attacked the boat with bait hanging. Yeah, that's old news, man. That pilot, I saw that video a long time ago. That's actually a lot more common here than what you might think. So, damn, somebody threw a hell of a weight going by here. Some big powerboat, little powerboat went by. I'm just chilling on the back of my boat. 148.8. I don't know what the hell that's about. That's when the bottom cleaning guys are going by. It's on Facebook. Okay. Sun is shining, weather is sweet, make you want to move your dancing feet. There you go. You will miss this. Yes and no. I mean, sure, but life goes on, Marie. You got to do something else. So, Florida. Yes, I am in Florida right now. Heard it. Head to the West Coast, Carl. Just beautiful sunsets there. Yeah, I've been on the West Coast for the last, better part of the last 20 years. I'm not going to go to the West Coast right now, so. Yes, the channel is going to continue. We have some great rivers in England. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. How did the buddy get his hole in the boat? I don't know. Yeah, he's talking about that guy right there. You can see he's got a big Band-Aid on his boat right there. Big boo-boo. He's got a big hole in his boat with plastic taped over it. I don't know how that happened. I haven't spoken to the guy. But he doesn't seem like he's doing any work on it, so I know Lily will have more room to play. Yeah, that's true. Getting Lily off the boat and giving her a yard to play in will be nice. So, Homesteading videos once you're on land. Unfortunately, you know, you're one of the homestead channels. You've not been privy to what's been going on with me in the past. I did make a bunch of homestead videos earlier. I am not going to be making homestead videos initially, but never say never. Who knows what we're going to be doing in the future. So, but I will say this much, man. I do miss having my critters. I miss not having chickens, turkeys, ducks, geese, pigs. I miss having all that around. So, is that a co-bite in the chat? I don't know. You know it, dude. Okay, you know it. Well, I'm not sure what I know, but okay. Anyhow, there's another view of the sunset. That's the sun setting here in Bookie Harbor, Marathon, Florida. There's another conch horn. It's sort of a tradition here in Bookie Harbor when the sun sets for people to blow on conch horns. So that's where you hear that low boo sound. That's people blowing on conch horns. So, well, go lay down. There's another conch horn blowing. And I'm yelling at my dog because she's being a bit of a butthead this evening. I don't know why, but she's just being a butthead as usual. Well, she's usually not this bad. Ow. Something's stabbing me in the back. Oh, it's my scraper blade stabbing me in the back. There's a conch horn. I went to go sit back here to the back and I had this stabbing me in the back. Everybody's blowing their horn now, so they playing well. Okay. Future buyer going to live on the boat or cruise with it? Yes. The future buyer is going to live on the boat and cruise with it a little bit. He's actually using it as a floating condo. Initially, it'll be used as a floating condo, but I guess he has plans on fixing it up. They're gonna take it over to the Bahamas and stuff. He's going to repower it, or at least, you know, fix what needs to be fixed on it. But coop's now in the city. You could start a coop as a hobby. Well, maybe. Lots of people there tooting their own horn. Yeah, that's right, Bob. A lot of people tooting their own horn here. Yeah, it's just sort of a thing that's been going on in this harbor now for some 20 years, you know, to blow the conch horn at night. It's just a thing. And it's kind of nice to be in an area that has things like that, you know. No, actually, I've not used this scraper hardly at all. This scraper is brand new. So far, the only thing I've used this scraper for has been to scrape the old numbers off the hull of the boat and replace them with new numbers. That's the extent that this scraper has been used so far. Oh, that's not true. I scraped a little bit of stuff on the bottom over here on the starboard side. I got about a quarter of the water line cleared, but I really haven't gotten in and scraped like I should. I need to I need to jump in and do, well, I don't need to do that now anymore because I done sold the boat, so not my problem anymore. So we're not going to worry about it, but I'm going to leave the scraper for the new owner so that he can scrape his bottom, because he'll need to do that for his boat. His boat, because it's no longer going to be my boat. That's right, I said my boat. It's not going to be my boat anymore. And it's not going to be your boat either, dog. You're going to get off the boat, and you're going to live in a vehicle for a couple days, and then you won't be in a vehicle either. So. I did not clean the bottom while I swam today. No, I just went for a swim today. So, calls are greatly designated boats. Cows are, yes, C-A-L, not two L's, one L. Where does the word conch come from? And it's C-O-N-C-H, not C-O-N-K. C-O-N-C-H, conch Conch is a snail that lives here under the water. It has a big shell, about that big as your head, and they crawl along the bottom here and clean the bottom of the ocean. And what happens is people will bring those conchs up. They'll pop a hole in a very particular place of the shell where the snail is attached. So they'll pop a hole there, put a knife in, cut his foot loose, they call that. Cut the foot loose of the snail, then the snail comes out, and you're left with the empty shell. Well, there's a technique for cutting a hole off the tip of the conch shell, and when you do that, it can be blown and made sound like a horn, and that's what you hear, is you hear people blowing the conch horn. They take the shell and make it into a horn. Poseidon's horn, if you want to call it that. So, stop. Go down below. I'm tired of you breathing on me. Get. Kennel. All she does is sit here next to me, and I got her breath on me, and she just huffs and puffs and huffs and puffs. And after a while, I'm just tired of it. She can go huff and puff someplace else. Maybe you can go cruise a little bit with Bob and Laura. No, I don't think so. I'm not moving to another boat right now. I'll just put it that way. I didn't get to read Larry's comment. That got deleted. Thanks, Carl. You learn something new every day. All right, there you go. Are you going to put the unused YouTube sticker on the new vehicle? No, I'm not going to do that. Just reading the chat here. I'm sorry. So, yeah, unfortunately, Pilot, the unused YouTube sticker got destroyed. It got ruined, so it's not going to be used. It got stuck to the wrong stuff, and it didn't get used. In fact, I got to scrape this one off this window. We'll see how that goes. So, thanks, Carl. You learn something every day. Larry, I don't know who Larry is or what Larry was commenting, but we're not going to worry about it. My buddy Pilot decided that he needed to be deleted, so he got deleted. And apparently so did you some, so there you go. We have zero tolerance for stupidity on my channel, guys. Zero tolerance. Oh, if you're going to come on here and try to stir the pot, you're gone. So how could you even focus if you were sailing with Laura? I don't know, man. I've been around a lot prettier women than Laura. I mean, Laura's a good-looking girl, don't get me wrong, but I've been around a lot of girls with a lot prettier than that. I was never distracted. You got work to do, you get work to do. I think that Larry is a trash troll. Yeah, probably. Any thought about Bob getting unfavorable comments? Well, Anderson, everybody gets unfavorable comments. Bob just sheds them off like any other YouTuber. That just happens. I am in Bookie Harbor. Yes, I'm in Bookie Harbor, Florida right now. On the sea again. Well, that's saltwater, so yeah, I'm officially in a sea. I'm actually in an ocean at the moment right now. Well, no, I'm in the sea. To clarify, I am in a sea right now. I am in the Caribbean Sea at the moment. I am not in the Atlantic. I am in the Caribbean. Once you come down the coast of Florida and you pass by where you are at even latitude with the Bahamas, you're officially entering into the Caribbean at that point. So, does it cost much? No, it's $348 a month to be here on a mooring ball. And for that, what you get is they come by once a week and pump out the head, the toilet stuff. They pump that out once a week. You have parking for one car. You have access to the dinghy dock. You get mail delivery here. There's a couple TV lounges, a lending library, free Wi-Fi. There's a shower, a laundry facility. Well, there's a lot of showers, laundry facility, and bathrooms and stuff. And you get all that for $348 a month. It's actually, without a doubt, the most pleasant way and most cost-effective way of living here in Florida is to come down here. I mean, I sold my boat for, well, I'm not giving you the exact dollars, but in that $4,000 to $5,000 price range. And you can come down here and buy yourself a sailboat in that price and live here quite comfortably. So, hey, Lumberjack, how you doing? I do know at the marina that I use, and I just refill these blue jugs, and I carry water to my boat that way. And I just use the water for flushing the head, and for dishes, and for watering the dog, and for drinking. But I usually go use the bathroom and the showers on shore. Me and the dog are pretty regular. So I get up in the morning. First thing I get up in the morning, I have to go to the bathroom. Me and the dog jump in the dinghy. We run ashore. She does her business. I do my business. We take her for a nice long walk, play for a little while. We get in the dinghy. We come back to the boat. We're good for the day. So I guess that's probably more information than you wanted to know about that, but one of my friends over there going by. He lives on a little trimaran. He's funny. Gustavo's his name. The guy's always got boat parts for sale. I don't know if he's parting his boat out or what, but every day he announces on the morning net he's got this for sale and that for sale and something else for sale. It's always interesting to see what he's going to have next for sale. So, yeah, I just heard that you sold her. She's in deposit right now. She's not sold, but I've taken a deposit on her. So, rejects. I'm not going into any detail about the sale of the boat. Not going into any detail about it at all. So, nobody's business. None yes. So, suffice it to say, though, I'm very happy with the price that we're selling the boat at right now. Trying to drink much, keep my throat lubricated. My throat is really dry. How much tied up in a dock? Hard to find a dockage down here, but it's a lot more money. So, when are you going to do a morning net? That's fun. I don't know, pilot. I may do one tomorrow. I don't know. Frankly, lately I really haven't felt well, so I haven't been in the mood to do anything. But maybe I'll do one tomorrow. I don't know. I'm feeling much better right now. I just don't have a voice. So, thanks, Lumberjack. Appreciate it. I ain't been on in a while. Is this the Lily 2? You're selling right now. Yes, I am selling the Lily 2. To get rid of most of your unneeded gear. No, Marie, I got rid of some. I still have a bunch of stuff I don't need, but at this point, I'm just turning all that over to the new boat owner. He's going to have it all. So, the keel is encapsulated. It's all a one piece. These cows have an encapsulated keel, not a bolt-on. Well, it's not like you talk a lot during the... Yeah, right. No, but having the boat in the right place and getting everything set up to record it and all that, still a bit of a job. So, might be just plain unintentional dehydration, dry throat. Yeah, I've been ill, and according to the doc, he thinks I just have an allergy. So he's giving me some allergy medications to take right now, but the allergy medications are really drying me out. My skin's all dry and flaky. So I've been using a lot of lotion lately, trying to lotion myself, but I don't know, we'll see. If it's an allergy, I'll know pretty soon, because here in about 10 days or so, I'll be heading out of here. And that won't be a problem anymore, so. Because I won't be in this environment for a bit. Anyhow, guys, as you can see, it's getting kind of dark out here. And I've about lost all the voice that I It's getting hard for me to talk and it's starting to hurt. So I'm going to go ahead and end this. You see the dog up above my head. Anyhow, guys, listen, be good. Be careful. Take good care of one another. Thank you for watching my channel. I appreciate you guys all being here. We'll have more for you tomorrow. I will be live streaming tomorrow, so unless something major happens.